J drone here. What's going on, guys? We got this new MJX drone. Not optimal weather. It's like spitting, kind of snowing, getting windy. So this might not be the best, fairest review on this, but this will be a tough review on it. What we're going to do, we are going to turn this on. We get green lights underneath. We are going to then put it on a flat surface, try to anyway. And we got a white LED in the front for the eye. Gonna turn this on. It's connected. I can see that it's connected. Hopefully there's not a password on this as far as the Wi-Fi goes, because I don't know it if there is. Phone's getting dripped on. Drone 757AOD. There is not a password. The app is not the traditional MJX app. It is let me see here, MJX GPS. We're gonna go into that. We are going to click go, and click next, and allow MJX. Yeah, we'll allow it to do whatever it wants. We're allowing it, and we don't have a map because I didn't preload this in the house. Aircraft is connected. I don't know if this is calling to be calibrated. Maybe. We got flashing yellows underneath, so I'm just gonna do the traditional dance and song here. Now they're green, so maybe do this. Maybe that was a quick spinny-roo and it's good. Bam, yeah. So yellows, do roundabout. Green, point the nose up. And there is considerable lag. I can definitely see that. We are locked onto 8 satellites. The controller shows I'm locked onto 8 satellites. We are going to do a screen recording. Recording in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna back out. We should, let's see. Yeah, it's spitting out here. We're gonna click record on here. We're recording to TF, which would be whatchamacallit, which would be the SD card. We're gonna click that to maybe fire motors. We fired motors. We're up, and it is having a little hard time fighting this wind, but it went into it. I don't know if there's another speed button here, or if it's just one speed, or if you control it through the app. But we're just gonna give this a little go here and hopefully not lose it. So it's pretty impressive that it is actually able to fly into this without any type of adjustment on the speed setting. If we have another speed setting, this will cream right through it. I'm just gonna let off the sticks here. The camera looks good. The FPV quality looks good. GPS, we're locked on to 13 satellites. It's moving that way. Although, because I have GPS off. Let's go ahead and turn GPS on. GPS is on. Now it's sitting, maybe. It's trying. It's having a hard time with that wind. Let's go ahead and bring it back over here. Let's bring it down. Again, not a fair shake on this. This is horrible weather. My glasses are getting covered with precipitation. It's spitting. And it's leaning into the wind. As the wind's switching direction, now it's blowing this way. It's doing its job. It's again, we're dealing with a brush drone here, extremely light. So for the fact of it just kind of sitting in this general area with the wind switching this way and the wind pushing this way is pretty impressive. We're gonna go ahead and just drop. We're gonna stop the recording, which I think it stopped itself. We're recording again. And there might actually be a little condensation on the camera because I see a little bit in the upper corner. I don't know why that stopped itself, but we're just going to do a run out. We're going to turn around, face this way a little bit, turn this way a little bit. And of course this video is going to be bumpy because there's lots of wind out here. I'm going to stop the recording, record successful, add to MJX GPS, okay. We're gonna bring the drone down this way just to get a look at it. Get a look at it. Again, this is not the fairest review on this drone. It's actually a really extreme review for this drone, but it's hanging. It's hanging. Damn, so there's a little look at it there. Yeah. And again, the FPV seems clear. The wind is blowing all over the place for the most part. That's sitting there. I'm off the sticks. I'm gonna go ahead, and we're locked on to 16 satellites. Horrible day like this, and it's locked on to 16 satellites is pretty impressive. I just clicked on the settings. I'm seeing max flight altitude, NA, maximum flight radius 75 to 100 meters, so that'd definitely have to be changed in the future. Let's scroll down. I'm not seeing where we can adjust. Get out of there. I want to get out of there. Where we can adjust speed setting. I'm not seeing it, which is fine. Let's do follow me. It said aircraft not connected. That's great. My cell phone just died because it's brutal cold out here. That means I did not get the screen recording. We should have something on the SD card, and the hat cam, let's make sure our hat cam's still going strong. Hat cam's going strong. iPhone, get with it. Get with it, iPhone. Why can't you be more like hat cam? I'm using a Tanker 4K camera. On one charge, I get almost 2 days worth of video, which is like an hour and a half. 2 full days is like an hour and a half. Let's go ahead and try to record via this, see if it works. Long hold. I'm not seeing any notification on here that it's recording. Generally, we would see a notification. So I don't know if it's recording or not. I don't see any lights underneath it. So I don't know, maybe what we will do, we'll just do a mild flyability here. I did want to test the follow me. This does have follow me, but my phone conked out. And I know somebody had said in a previous video, why don't you use Android? Well, I always did use Android, and I will say Android is better in the cold because it is cold out here. It's cold enough for this rain to be mixing into sleet and snow. But with my practices and my general flying of drones, Apple's more compatible with drones. I know some people will argue that, but I promise you Apple's more compatible. If you are in a non-cold area, unlike me, where I'm in a cold area, you will be able to not have any issues and use your Apple device. If you're in a cold area like me, the cold zaps the Apple's battery ridiculously. What up there, little buddy? What up? That's actually, despite the fact this shutting off, that's good. It's good it shut off. We're locked on to 17 satellites. That's pretty impressive. Again, you can see it wobbling as the wind's blowing this way, wind's blowing that way. And why is it good that that shut off? This shut off, it didn't take off. It didn't go bye-bye. It didn't try to go elsewhere. And again, I'm off the sticks here. It is pretty windy out here. Brush drone, I like the lights. We got red and green backwards. Those reds should have been in the back. The green should have been in the front, but I'm okay with that. I'm trying to see. So let's take off and landing. That's motor shut off. I don't see low, high. High. We got high. Let's go high. Bam. We are in high mode now. Look at the controller a little bit, Mr. J Drone. We are coming back. So this is definitely a good drone, guys. I like MJX's stuff. I know a lot of people are going to be turned off in the fact that this is not brushless, and that's what we've come to bats with MJX. They're king on the toy brushless slash almost hobby slash whatever beginner race where they're going brushless, and a lot of people will be turned off by this because it is brushed. Dude, I've been flying Hubsan brush drones for the past couple days and doing some epic stuff with them, going out the distance. We're not going to go out the distance on this. I mean, let's see. Maybe we will. I don't know what type of battery. This is showing RX, which is the drone. We still got 3 bars. I'm going to take this out a little bit because I do have telemetry on here where we are 36 meters away from myself, 38 meters away from myself. We're going to take it out. I'm going to try to keep my eye on it. We're going to try to see what type of distance we could get. Now, again, I think it's geofenced in the app, but the app's not on, so maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe if the app's off, it's not geofenced. Dude, I'm 100 meters away from myself with this toy grade drone, and what's it doing here? What's it doing? Seems like it's getting pushed really, really heavy. We're going this way. I'm going to continue to try going forward. 123. I am still going forward. 130 meters. I can still see it. I can see it very clearly. 150, 158, 161 meters, 173 meters, 185 meters away. We are 193. We're 200 meters away. Dude, this is dope. This is dope for no modifications, out of the box, 219 meters away. I can still see it. 229 meters away. I can still see it. And for the most part, it's keeping its bearing, and I still see it. We are 264 meters away. I need to rise up, which isn't good in this wind, but we're going to do it anyway. That way I can keep an eye on this. We are 300 meters away. We're 300 meters away with a brush drone out of the box, no modifications. We are 315 meters away. We're going to try to go for a quarter mile and then bring it back. Right there, I just got beeping, 342, 343. Okay, so it's returning home. I don't know why it's returning home, but I can see it. I'm going to keep my eye on it just in case it decides to do something else. Maybe that's the geofence that hit. Maybe LVC. It's on 2 bars on here. I can still see it. So my visual confirmation was almost out at a quarter mile. We were just shy of a quarter mile, did a little bit of range run. This will test how well the return home works, especially in wind and inclement weather where it's locked onto 18 satellites. 18 satellites, and you can't see the sky. Heavy overcast. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you got it. You got it. It's off a little bit. We took off, well, maybe it's on point. It's off a little bit. It's coming down straight over here. We took off like right around here. It's not bad though. It's not bad. So yeah, that was definitely LVC. Maybe on a fresh battery we'll get it to go out. Return home. Let's see if I can cancel it. I got like sleet coming on me. It's like icicles and whatnot. I guess I can't cancel that. Showing I still got 2 bars on the battery. Okay, sit down there, buddy. All right, it sat down. I'm showing I still got 2 bars on there. I want to see if I can take off. Yeah, we can take off. So we could probably burn those 2 bars as long as we're close to ourselves. If we're far away from ourselves, the drone is probably going to return home knowing it only has 2 bars and it needs to come home, otherwise it might not make it home. Good feature. And again, we are up, and it's doing all types of stuff out here. It's like raining, it's like snowing, it's like a little bit of sleet. And this drone's hanging. High wind, cold. It is only rocking a 3.7 volt battery, so again, impressive factor through the wazoo. Link for this will be down below. Definitely get at me. On Facebook through Drone Days. It is really raining now / sleeting. We are going to fly until it drops. Hopefully my camera doesn't get messed up. It is not rated as waterproof. This drone is not rated as waterproof. Anybody else on YouTube doing this? Anybody? Anybody playing in the rain? J-Drone is. My iPhone's probably going to get messed up. But all for the good of the cause. I still got 2 batteries out here. Not 2 batteries. I still got 2 marks on the drone's battery, so I mean I'm gonna fly it. I'm gonna continue flying it, and again, hopefully this footage is coming in clear. I know my camera's probably gonna get messed up as far as the video quality goes. I could tell it's losing power. Come back to me. Come back to me. It's not flying nearly as strong as it was, and we definitely don't want it over there because there's a little creek. My hands are starting to freeze as this rain / sleet / snow is covering them. My phone is wet. We're gonna keep flying though. We're gonna keep flying because that's what J-Drone does. We are not the typical channel here. We will push things to the limits. We will do things other people aren't doing. We also don't sugarcoat anything. If you want sugar-coated reviews, go somewhere else. So I ain't gonna give it to you. Again, link for this will be down below. I think it's fairly priced, especially through the endurance that it just took. Hopefully we got something on the SD card. We got longer beeps. Where you going, buddy? Man, it's like, no. Long beeps. I'm on 1 bar. I'm landing now. And it did. It kind of like dove bomb. But check the drone out. It's wet. It's still going. The controller's wet. I'm wet. My hands are freezing. Guys, I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, down below, definitely get at me. We do this.